Howdy folks, welcome to the Emirates Polo Championship here from the Sheikh Zayed field at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club here in Abu Dhabi. The first of 3 games this afternoon. It's quite windy as we look down on the players from our commentary position and we see the green shirts of Lamar warming themselves up, getting ready to do battle against Basha. There's the runners and riders, as you can see on your monitor. Basha lining up with Hani Jabsi at 1. Federico Pereira Iraola is actually in the, I think, in the 3 shirt. I think it's slightly different to your monitor. Ricardo Garros plays at 2, and Thomas Willems is at the back. Team totaling 13 goals. They will give away a half a goal start to Lamar. Ryan El-Ajaji takes the 1 shirt. Santos Iriarte comes in at number 2. And a replacement is in the 3 shirt is Oscar Colombres coming in for Bautista Alverde, who is not playing this afternoon. And at the back, Senor Javier Guerrero. Ball's in play, wasting no time out there. First of 3 matches, and it's Garros spinning the corner, setting up the play here. Willems punching that one down into a dangerous area, and Basha are on the attack here. This is going, and a little hook will do. Oh, in fact, it's just trickled wide of the target. Looks so good for so long, but the chance has gone. So possession with Guerrero. Cuts it out to the right-hand side. Santos Iriarte called off the play. Guerrero back in play. Trying to work this one past his opponent. Eventually from a standstill gets a really good hit downfield. But there's no one there in a green shirt. And it will be Tommy Willems back in defence here for Basha. Gets some protection there from his teammate. Good work from Garros. Has given Willems some time to set up this play, and he punches it back towards Garros, who works so hard to give his teammates some space. Good work, nicely worked downfield here between the 2 Argentines for Basha. Instructions coming in from Tommy Willems, and that's nice. Hani Jabsi could be in here. Hani Jabsi with a little flick. Oh, unlucky. There was some traffic in front. He couldn't quite get the shot through those 2 players, but they've still got it. Miscontrol there from Tommy, but picked up here by Haiti. Garros now with a chance. Sets himself, bobbles that one down towards goal, but he's fired it into the traffic. And Javier Guerrero will turn the play here. Come away with the ball out of defence here for Lamar. Punching that one down towards Ryan El-Ajaji. He's got a little bit central, the pass. And Garros will come back in defence here, fakes the backhander and retains possession of the ball. Here is Haiti Garros. He's attracted the attentions of Colombres, and Colombres there on the chestnut will yield and give Garros a chance to fizz this one down towards Hani Jabsi. Hani now under pressure from Ryan El-Ajaji, who comes back in defence for Lamar. Ryan trying to get that looping ball out of the air, but he couldn't get any contact. Guerrero wants the whistle, and the whistle is gone. Very windy day down here in Abu Dhabi. Probably picking that up on the microphone. Nice temperature, but a little windy. First time hit from Guerrero. Chulo goes long. Giorgio Colombres trying to get on the end of that pass, but once again it's defensive work here by Garros. Colombres wanted the foul, but nothing given there, and rightly so, as Garros comes around the corner and tries to launch an attack for Basha. Deep inside, well, they're inside their own 30 at the moment. Little stop there by Haiti. Takes the man and leaves the ball here for Tommy Willems. Punches it back out to the right-hand side, but that's not the pass he was looking for. And he's shown too much of that to Santos. Santos Iriarte, little spin turn. Sets the play up here for Lamar. Leaves it for Javier Guerrero, and that's a well-timed pass. And Ryan El-Ajaji, oh, he couldn't get the bouncing ball, unlucky. Nicely worked there by Lamar as Colombres comes in to challenge. Tommy Williams. Williams with his stick raised, wanting the whistle, but I don't hear anything from up here, and play will continue. Santos. Iriarte around the corner, turns back into the traffic, gets bumped. It's all become a bit scrappy down there inside the 30. Lamar desperately trying to work it back towards goal. And Guerrero has it, and he sets himself, fires it. It's going across the face of goal, is it? Yes, it is. And El Basha will just watch the ball trickle out of play and accept the knock-in. Whistle goes, clock stops with 3:32 remaining, and we've just got that half a goal on handicap in favour of Lamar as the players come off to change their ponies here with the half chukka. Here's the top scorers for the tournament for the benefit of all of our viewers at home on Polo Line TV. Bautista Bejo with 11 goals. He's playing with Abu Dhabi. Juan Ambrosio is having a good tournament, played very well last time out. Juan has 9 goals to his name. Ricardo Garros has 6. Mohamed Bin Drai with 5. And Benjamin Urquiza has 4 goals. Those are the top scorers for the Emirates Polo Championship. And plenty more goals to come, I am sure. So Lamar are out there, having had the benefit of being at their end of the field when that half chukka change was called, so they're already back out on the field. Here come the 3 amigos playing for El Basha. Hani out on the field, and here comes Garros, Iraola and Williams. So we're back in play. Fizzed out to the right-hand side, looking for the advancing Ricardo Garros. He's attracted the attention of Guerrero. Came in with a big ride-off, but Haiti has retained possession here. He's done well. Oh, and he's got some help by the pony there, has he? No, he's hoofed it forward, but Garros has just peeled off the line. And the Greens are back in control here. Dangerous position for El Basha this, as Guerrero, well, he set himself, not the shot he was looking for. There was an appeal from the El Basha team that wanted the shot into the horse. Play continues, tail backhander to be picked up here by Santos. Iriarte around the corner. Tucking in behind him is Colombres. Santos has shown too much of that to Garros, who flicks it around the corner. Nicely worked forward here by Haiti. Can he find the cut shot? He's still on the march. Reaching out for the hook there was Guerrero. Over the top of the play goes Colombres, and Santos was there with the turn. But in doing so, he's attracted a whistle. Ball's been dropped down on the penalty 2 line. And a chance here for El Basha to go into the lead from the spot. Ricardo Garros opens up and he strokes it through. And that's the first field goal of this contest. And El Basha, who started half a goal down to Lamar on handicap, have wrestled the lead back. It's 1-1.5. Ball's back in play. It's popped out nicely here for Garros. Willens is there, trying to dab his stick on that on the near side, but he hasn't got control of the ball. Possession is back with Lamar here. It's Chulo. Guerrero sets himself for the next shot. This could go all the way. He's pulled the trigger and he's off target. Good contact on the ball. A little unlucky, just wide to the right. We're back in play. Willens. Big hit down to the halfway line. Colombres gets the block there on Federico. The young man playing in the 3 shirt today. Garros is there trying to put some pressure on Chulo, who's turned back into the traffic, and it's become a bit messy. And possession is up for grabs here. It's a bit of a melee. And Garros has done well on the bay pony here. This light bay working hard for Ricardo Garros, and the under the neck shot is down into a very dangerous area. This could be going all the way. Will they stop it? It's on the goal line. Nicely swept away by Santos in the nick of time off the goal line. And Lamar coming from deep, have possession of the ball on the far side of the field as the 30-second hooter goes. Not sure if the players can even hear that. Maybe they can. The wind's heading in the right direction, to be fair. But the hooter has gone. We've got about 20 seconds remaining here in the first, providing there's no whistle. And it's the Greens who are on the march, bringing this one around the corner there. Fired down from Juju Colombres, and Colombres, wow, brilliant. Good angle, good goal. And Lamar stealing back the lead in the dying embers of the first chukker with a nice running goal deep inside their own half, finished off by Oscar Colombres. Lamar come in 1.5 to 1. Well, welcome back, everybody. Start of the second chukker of this Emirates Polo Championships clash here on the Sheikh Zayed field at Ghantoot. And we've got a tight first chukker, finished 1.5 to 1. Here comes Chulo on the grey. Nice little turn here by Guerrero. Sets himself. Didn't catch that at all. He's caught that on the inside of the stick head, and it's fallen very nicely here for Federico, but his backhander came up with absolutely no contact whatsoever. A little open backhander from Haiti, and a cry of anguish from Federico because that cut shot has gone horribly straight and it's out of play. Javier Guerrero circling around here on the grey. 8-second count from our umpire Howard Smith, and that's down into a dangerous area. Nice reaction from Thomas Willens. He's got back in defence here for Basha, and he sweeps the ball across the field. Both sides of the pony, eventually gets it on the near side. He's attracted the attentions of Santos. Haiti is there for backup. Good work there between those two once again. Garros with a little open backhand flick. And, well, it was a bit risky. Pass came up a bit short, but good ride off. And Williams has possession of the ball once again. Not really going very far. But eventually, he tries to put the hammer down. Garros, right place, right time, will retain possession here for the red and blue shirts. And then he fizzes one out to the right-hand side. Stop is the call. He stops, checks, and then punches it back into the path of Garros. Trying to get on the end of this, but it's been picked up nicely by Iraola. Federico, hooked out of it by Javier Guerrero. Chulo, working hard in defence here on the grey. And he goes across the field towards another grey. This is Santos. But Santos has been out-muscled there in the ride-off, and that's a really good little backhander from Garros. And look at this, Hani Jabsi with an approach shot that is right on the money. Hani Jabsi with a brilliant finish. Well done. Superb goal after a beautiful backhander from Garros. Put him right in front of the post, but he still had some work to do. He was a fair way out, and he needed an approach shot. The approach shot was right on the money. And Basha, after a great goal from the number one, go back into the lead here. It's 2 to 1.5. Garros again. Had a good start to the match here, Haiti. Decides to keep this one. And he's gone past Santos. And he's running this one around the corner, and I'm not sure if Colombres will get back in time, will he? Garros in on goal, inside the 30, looking for a little flick under his pony's neck, but he's been tagged eventually by Juju Colombres, and the ball is in possession of Santos. He wants it across the field, and that's a good pass. Colombres in possession, still inside his own 30, but he's shielded the ball away from those defending players, and now it's picked up by Guerrero. Opens up, crunches it long, he hits it hard from a standstill, and he's found another one, nice one downfield, and picked up here by Ryan Alajaji, going past his man, back in defence there. It's a good hook, coming in eventually by Hani Jabsi. Chulo, oh, he's done well on the grey here, still going. Chulo around the corner, stick raised, he wanted the whistle, and the ball has just trickled out of play. So are they going to take this opportunity to change their ponies, or are they going to do one more run? 3:53 on the clock. Looks like it will be a free change of horse. And a really tight match here. Basha, halfway through the second, have the advantage. 2 to 1.5. Can I have a replay, Seba, please? Let me double check. A replay, chicos. It was if there is, it's the first part of the play where he puts it through, and it's Ricardo, it's Haiti who comes in. That's the one you're looking at. Can we have a replay, please, boys? It's been given, it's been given. So penalty here in favour of Lamar. Guerrero circling around. And he smashes it through into the wind, but no problem there for Javier Guerrero, and Lamar back in the lead here just by a half. It's 2.5 to 2. Near side play from Tommy Williams, but Guerrero was wise to it. He punches that one downfield looking for the advancing Santos, but Santos has been beaten to the ball here. Tail backhander, nicely worked by Garros. Tommy Williams. Oh, he's risking an awful lot coming around the corner there, and he has been tagged. And he's lucky he's got a bit of support here by Garros, who's done some good mopping up work in defence for El Basha. Haiti spins the corner, brings it back in field, looking for some space to open up here, Garros. And he's done really well. Downfield, picked up by Willens now, flying through. Look at this horse, absolutely flying. And he's picked up a beauty on the near side, and he's in on goal. May need the open backhander. He's gone for the forehand cut. It's close. He's got it. Brilliant finish. What a wonderful running goal there. And the interchange between Haiti Garros and Tommy Williams was brilliant. And well done, Williams. Superb finish. Looked like he might have gone too far past the post to get that forehand flick in, but he opened up and got plenty of angle on it. Snuck it inside that left-hand post. A brilliant goal. El Basha, 3 to 2.5. Possession up for grabs here in the throw-in. El Basha have it. It's Garros again. Leaves it here for his teammate. Been hoofed by a pony, but Tommy Williams will go for it from range, and he's tonked that one, plenty on it, but he's about 10 yards wide of the target, and the chance is gone. Good chucker this second. 3 to 2.5 currently in favour of El Basha. Javier. Guerrero. Santos breaking left and then out to the right-hand side, but that pass has gone a bit too far, and it's allowed El Basha to reverse it. That was Garros once again. Picked up, goal shot coming in. Oh, he's into the traffic. He'll have another go at it. There's the tail shot. This looks better. It's going, it's going. Garros is in, and he'll get the flick. Nicely worked there. It was Iraola who came in and got a second bite at that backhander, and at the second time he found a beauty of a tail shot, and Garros read it superbly well. So good work from El Basha once again. And there's going to be seconds remaining here before half time. 4 to 2.5 now in favour of the red and blue shirts. Javier Guerrero, there's the hooter. Can he get one back here for the Greens before the stroke of half time? Al Ajaji flying downfield. He's been beaten to the ball here though. Haiti. And a right turn and a whistle and a hand on his head. But the whistle has gone. Let's have another look at this replay. Well, he came in, and Ryan Al Ajaji was out of the equation, but screaming in behind him. Looked like it was Santos Iriarte with his stick raised. It will be chucker, and it is half time in this one. A really good contest. El Basha currently with the lead, 4 to 2.5. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the replay of that final passage of play as Garros came back in defence for El Basha. There's the chukker by chukker stats. Lamar 1.5 to 1 at the end of the first, and a good chukker by El Basha, that second chukker, scoring 3 goals and conceding just the one. But it looks like they've conceded a penalty right at the end of that second chukker. It's right in front of the posts, and it's going to be a tap-in goal here for Javier Guerrero, and a chance for Lamar to get back within half a goal. Chulo with a little tap shot, and he ain't going to miss from there, folks. And it is just half a goal the difference now, 4 to 3.5. We're back to the centre, this time the far side of the field. Matthias Bauyini with ball in hand. Pops out here for Guerrero. Chulo on the boards, sets himself, goes long, very long. It's gone across the face of goal, has it? Looks like it's just sliding past that left-hand post. And Tommy Williams will be very happy to see that ball trickle out of play. Didn't want to have to deal with that on his own goal line, but it's out of play, and the knock-in goes to El Basha. Tap forward here by Tommy. Willens, nicely spotted. He saw that Hani was free, and Hani gets the first shot, scoops the ball up out to the right-hand side. Not sure if he's going to be able to get back to that. Little open backhander coming in from Colombres. Guerrero was taken out of the play with a nice, well-timed ride-off by Garros, who's going to get a second go at this. Haiti will be told to get on with it. And he's pushed that out to the right a fraction. Working hard is Iraola on the head-to-head. That looks pretty good from Willens. Nice meet there, and Guerrero will have to yield and get out of the way. And it's going to be Garros with a little snapshot, and he's tugged it across the face, wildly out to the left-hand side. Backhander comes in field, but that's easy pickings for the Greens. And it's Javier who's sitting deep, and once again punches it long from a standing start. He's straight into the path of Ryan Al-Ajaji. Ryan up over the halfway line. Nothing that Hani Al-Jabsi can do. Ryan with a nasty bounce there, and that's taken him out of the play. And the recipient of possession now will be Tommy Williams. Little turn, gets away from Ryan Al-Ajaji. Juju Colombres comes across. Tries to put the squeeze on the ball carrier here, and Williams, been told to get on with it by the refs, has gone out to the left-hand side towards Garros. Backhander comes in and turns them around. Nicely worked there by Javier, and Santos is in here, and he's gone beyond his man. Santos has gone out to the left-hand side, picks up the bouncing ball, goal shot coming in. Is he going to try and work this one around the corner? And didn't quite have the stop to bring that one back in field. Colombres, snapshot from him. Oh, it was close. And Oscar Colombres just off target to the right. So once again, end-to-end stuff here between these two teams. It's been a good game. El Basha with a knock-in, still with a half-goal lead here as Willens goes out to the right-hand side towards Ricardo Garros. Puts the brakes on. He's got some time here because Guerrero's been taken out of it by Williams. And Williams has done a nice little job here for Garros, who sends Federico Pereira forward. But that's not the pass they were looking for. Colombres. Tail backhander. Nice one, too. Straight into the path of the advancing Santos. Santos with a swing and a miss. Javier. Backing up Iriarte there and finding a nice one downfield, and it's back straight into the path of Santos. Santos now up over the 60, picks up the bouncing ball. He's being harried and hassled all the way. It's kicked off the pony. The backhander will come in from Garros, and he's done brilliantly well. A wonderful tail backhander from inside his own 30. Good block there from Fede Iraola, and he's left the ball here with his teammate, Tommy Willens. Willens in field. Tried to reverse it to Haiti, didn't he? Didn't quite get enough on it. I think it took a deflection. And not quite sure what Iraola is appealing for, but he ain't going to get anything there. And play will continue here in the form of Javier Chulo Guerrera up over the halfway line and down into enemy territory. And was there a mistimed ride-off? There's a whistle. There was a whistle. And that will be the halfway point and a chance for the players to come off and change their ponies. We've got 3 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock here in the third. And El Basha have a half-goal lead, but for how long? Ryan down in the pony lines there. The man from Saudi Arabia, based here at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club now with his team Lamar. Good friends, of course, with Khalid Al Omran, who currently is nursing an injury, which is why we haven't seen much of him and Ancora yet this season. Let's hope Khalid is back on board soon and injury-free. That's Oscar Colombres, just walking through the top of the shot. He's come in as a replacement for this game. It was Bauti Alberdi, who's not quite sure what's happened to him, whether he's injured. But either way, Jojo Colombres coming out there on the chestnut with Javier Guerrero. And they're going to be joining the field and teeing the ball up because they've got a penalty too here. It was a mistimed ride-off on the far side of the field. It was Guerrero who put the hammer down and tried to go around his man, and he got clipped behind the saddle at a different speed, and that's what the umpires have seen, and that's what they have awarded this penalty to here. And it will be Chulo Guerrero, a very good bull striker, hits it very hard, good swing. He's into the wind here, very, very strong wind, but that won't bother him. Just wants to get this pony to settle down, and he's looking to put Lamar back in the lead here. Smashes it. Go Josh, hops to the left-hand side to get out of the way. You don't want to be in the way of that. That was head height, and he's absolutely tonked it. 4.5 to 4. We're back in play. Colombres on the chestnut. Just flicks that ball out from underneath someone's pony, but he's flicked it into the path of Ricardo Garros. And Haiti now backed up by Tommy Willens. Colombres comes out of the way. Oh, good touch by Garros. That ball was going through there to Santos, but he put bat on ball and he stopped it from doing so, and then he found a pass downfield. Ryan comes in, open backhander. Hani Al Jabsi's appealing for the foul. Players coming out from the goal as well, and a whistle. So there's the pass through by Haiti. And it was Ryan Al-Ajaji who came in. I think he may have had a near-side play. Hani Jabsi was well set. That ball was coming up on his offhand side. And it's going to be a penalty too, but this time in favour of El Basha. Haiti. Comes in at walk, a little bit more controlled than the Guerrero penalty, but the same result. Nice contact, flag is raised, goal is good, and El Basha back into the lead here by a half. It's 5 to 4.5. with less than 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Umpire just asking the players to shuffle across to save the field. And they've done just that. Pops out nicely here for Tommy Willens. Stop is the call. Garros giving him some instructions. And he has stopped. And he's controlled it. And he may just put the block on Guerrero here and allow Garros to escape with the ball. Haiti lofts that one. He's got plenty on it and it's landed in front of Hani. Nice cut shot there from Garros. Federico Pereira Iraola couldn't quite get bat on ball and the attack has broken down. Santos with a little spin turn. And coming away the ball here is Santos Iriarte. Santos. Oh, Willens didn't know whether to stick or twist, and in the end he got caught between the two. Hani Jabsi is back in defence here, but Hani Jabsi has attracted the umpire's whistle. It was Santos who was on the break. And Hani, who was doing his utmost to get back in defence, has ended up weaving in front of the attacking player, and the umpires with no alternative but to blow the whistle. Is it a 2 or a 3? "59 seconds showing on the clock. Chulo circling around here for another close range penalty. Smashes it hard into the scoreboard, and it is Lamar back in the lead in this nip-tuck match, 5.5 to 5. Just enough time to get the ball in play, is there? Yes, we're underway. There's the hooter. We will play the 30, and it's Garros. Haiti bringing this one forward, cutting back, trying to lose the attentions of both Colombres and Guerrero. Nice little challenge coming in from Santos, who's done well, stolen the ball away and then tries to reverse it out towards Guerrero. Guerrero beaten the ball here by Garros. Nice little turn here by Ricardo Garros. His open backhander was out towards Tommy Willens. In fact, it's Federico Iraola there. And the second hooter will beat them all. End of the third here, folks, and it's a tight one. Lamar with the advantage yet again, 5.5 to 5.
Under the patronage of His Highness, Sheikh Falah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club invites you to the prestigious Emirates Polo Championship International. This February 8th, 2025, experience the thrilling Grand Final Polo match. A day filled with entertainment. Enjoy Ghantoot Heritage Village, folklore shows and traditional food, Emirati Bazaar, entertainment shows, lucky draws and a large playing zone for your kids, exciting activities and games. Join us for an unforgettable experience, free entry for all.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to our Polo Line TV viewers. Start of the fourth And final chukker. Of course it will be the final chukker. We cannot have a tie game. We have a half on the scoreboard, and it is Lamar currently carrying that half. 5.5 to 5 they lead as we start this ultimate chukker. There's the chukker by chukker scores. 1.5-1 at the end of the first. Good chukker by Basha in the second. They went 4 to 2.5, but they conceded that penalty right at the end of that second chukker, conceded early in the third, and Lamar have wrestled back the lead here, 5.5-5. So it's going to be a roll-in from the centre of the field, and the ball is in play. Javier Guerrero escaping here on the great, and he's gone beyond the last line of defence, and it looks like Tommy Williams is getting bucked there, and he's had to pull out of the play, and it has allowed Guerrero to dance his way through the defence with absolutely no one at home. And Tommy Williams might want to warm that pony up. Well, nothing more harem-scarum than you running back in defence and your horse starting to drop its head and try and buck you off. Horrible. Seems to have warmed up now, the bay, but the damage has been done. 6.5, 5. Picked up by Garros. Haiti finding a little pocket of space there. Challenge comes in from Guerrero, and then Santos helps it on its way. Ryan will come in. Ryan Arajaji with good pace, and he's got away from Tommy Williams, who was appealing for the foul. And it's Ryan inside the 40. Ryan with the approach shot. It's right on the money. Has he pushed that right? Oh, he did all the hard work and he's missed it. Well, there's the aerial shot from the drone. And Ryan with a really good approach shot, just off target with the important one. That one's gone out towards Haiti. Garros, his own teammate, getting a little bit too close for comfort, but no damage done. Been told to use it, and he's duffed it forward. Didn't get the contact he was looking for. Colombres circling around, giving Guerrero the option there of the pass or to retain possession. He's decided to keep the ball, spin the corner, and then punch it back into the path of Juju. Colombres being taken out there by Tommy Williams. Good, well-timed ride-off, gets man and ball, and then brings it down towards the halfway line. Goes near side, gets away from Santos and Juju. Still going here is Tommy Williams. Big ride-off coming in though from Colombres. Colombres back in defence, and Javier with an open backhand. A good work there from Guerrero. Out towards the boards. Here comes Haiti. Garros. Nicely worked round the corner. Oh, he's just caned that one out to the right. Goal shot coming in, but the angle is tight. It's going, it's going, it's going. Oh, it's got to be close. Has he scored? He has scored. The flag is raised eventually. Beautiful work by Ricardo Garros, who came around the corner. Lovely little flick, and then he caned the next one. It went a little bit straight, and the angle was so tight, but the goal shot, wonderful angle there from Ricardo Garros. And we're going to have a timeout here because we have a player off his pony. And with 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock, it's Tommy Williams who's down there just walking that bay mare off the field. And he just made a signal there to Howard Smith that the mare just had a false step and maybe jarred herself, but she looks okay. He's just going to walk her off the field and change out of precaution. And here's the replay of the goal. left himself an awful lot to do. This is the better angle. That's a good shot, and then that one goes a bit straight, and look how tight he is to the back line. No, eye of a needle. Brilliant finish. And it keeps Basha in touching distance here. They're trailing by just a half. Tommy Williams back on board, having changed his pony on the far side of the field. And we are good to go. One more run before the halfway free chucker change, half chucker change here in this fourth, as Chulo takes the contact there between Tommy Williams. And the ball's been put back into the path of Tommy Williams, and he's got the ball away here from Oscar Colomres, still working it forward. A good chance here for Basha. Space opens up, decides to run it back behind the horse of Juju, sets himself and goes for the under the neck shot. This is close. Has he pushed it right? He didn't get enough angle on it. What a chance. There's the whistle. 3:38 on the clock. And they're going to come off and change ponies. A really good attack there by Basha, but it comes to nothing. And it is Lamar who still have that half goal advantage here halfway through the fourth. It's 6.5 to 6. Enjoy the best of Polo with the Polo Line TV app. If you haven't got that, well, something wrong with you. Very, very good app. All the information you need across the globe from the world of polo. Looks like we're all set and ready for the conclusion of this match. Well, just as I say that, Ricardo Garros goes back behind the goal line. I'm quite sure what was dropped back there, but he's good to go. Possession is with the greens, and here comes Chulo Guerrero. Guerrero now from his own back line. Couple of taps. Draws Iraola across. He's going to have to get on with it here. The umpires have told him to do so. And he decides to try and outrun his marker. Still going. Guerrero punches it centre field. Good defence from Garros. Will keep the ball on the offside. Open backhander out towards Tommy Williams. Williams with a show and go and goes past Santos. Near side play from Tommy, didn't quite get the shot he was looking for, and Garros will pick up the loose ball. Here comes Aiti Garros. That's a good looking cut shot down into a dangerous area. He banks around the corner pretty hard. There's some good defence coming in for the greens. It's desperate defence, and it's picked up by Guerrero. goes long and hard. And it's come up a little bit short, that pass. And, well, Colombres trying to hassle Tommy Willens. Willens around the corner here for El Basha, still trailing by a half. 2:25 on the clock in the fourth. And he's still going, taking this scenic route around the corner. He's been hooked out of it. Guerrero wants the whistle, but play continues here as Tommy Willens comes in field, and he's into a very dangerous area as far as Lamar are concerned. And where's that one gone? Oh, there was a collision. Willens is off his horse. The umpire's whistle has gone. The umpires have made their decision. Ambulance is coming out. Looks like Tommy Willens is going to be fine here. There's the foul in that last passage of play, right in front of the posts. And it was Tommy Willens who got injured. He was the man that made the play. He's back on board, looks okay, and it will be his teammate Ricardo Garros who's going to circle around and take this penalty from what, 15 yards out? Maybe not even. Comes in, strokes it through, and Al Basha are back in the lead here. It's 7 to 6.5. Pops out nicely here for Guerrero. Chulo assessing his options. He's got time to bring it. There's no one putting the pressure on him. Little mishit there. And a whistle as he nudged that one forward. Tommy Willens came across and he tried to get a play there on the near side, but did he get too close? Yes, wasn't straight enough, was he? Horse's head across the line. There was contact with Chulo. And with 1 minute and 27 seconds on the clock, it's another close range penalty. We've had quite a few in this match, but it's more importantly a chance for Lamar to go back into a half-goal lead here. Late in the fourth. Hits them hard, doesn't he? Doesn't mess around, especially into the wind. He's hit them a lot flatter and harder than possibly he normally would. And that one, once again, splits the uprights. He's got the score, and it is Lamar who wrestled back the lead, 7.5 to 7. Is there time for one more? Will it be a goal that seals the deal for the Greens? Colomboris punching that one downfield, found himself in the right place at the right time as he turned a little spin turn there in the throw-in. Garros picking up on that pass on the far side. And the ball is out of play. I don't think there's going to be enough time here because, well, Basha have run out of time because possession has gone to the greens. And that will be that. The hooter goes before Guerrero gets to the 8-second count. And a very, very good contest here between Basha and Lamar. And it was nip-tuck, wasn't it, all through the second half. Never more than half a goal between them, really. But it is Lamar who come up trumps. They've won this one 7.5 to 7. There's the chucker by Chucker. A good chucker by Basha in the second. 4 to 2.5 at half time. But then it was, look at that, 5 to 5.5, and then 7.5. Really close game throughout, and both teams playing really well. That's all we've got time for. We've got to dismantle and set up on field 2 for the second of our 3 matches here in the Emirates Polo Championship. Make sure you're tuned in.